This is the Deity D4 V-Mic. It's an amazing microphone that captures amazing audio quality as well as having a few neat features that might pleasantly surprise you. If you're looking for a more affordable option other than Rode microphones, this might just be it. What's amazing about this microphone and the very first feature is its adjustable shock mount. Now, why does this matter? Sometimes if you have a camera lens that is actually protruding out, when you mount the microphone on top, you're able to actually see the microphone. Now, having these adjustable options, you can push the microphone back and your camera lens will be able to capture the microphone which is at the side. Above all, if you see at the bottom carefully, you're actually able to mount other accessories such as a wireless microphone to be able to enhance this overall setup. Our second feature, and another one that is unique to this microphone, is actually the knob at the back side. I mean at the back of the microphone. If you can see up close, there's actually this knob over here that you can adjust from -5 decibels all the way up to +10 decibels. Now, this is very useful if you are in a noisy environment or when the sounds at the back usually fluctuates. You're able to adjust the volume or the gain instantaneously. Brilliant! So on paper, this microphone looks really awesome. But what about its audio quality? Let's do a test on its audio quality along with its closest competitor, in my opinion, the Rode V-Mic Go. Now, both of them fall under the same price range, but of course this is the first iteration, while this actually came out recently. Let's do a side-by-side test between these two microphones and see how they compare. Alright, so here I have both of them mounted up. Let me show you guys. So on my Sony ZV-1, I have is my Rode V-Mic Go. And on my A6400 is the new Deity D4 V-Mic. Just one more thing, let me get my backpack. Let's walk about. So if you guys haven't noticed yet, usually most of my videos, if we are actually on the park, we're actually experimenting with audio quality. It's because kind of places will have the most wind, which will actually be able to test how good the wind muff is on the microphone itself. Now, one thing that I did not mention yet is actually the Deity D4 comes with a wind muff. So this is the wind muff that comes with it. A little unique as it actually is in the form of a pouch rather than just a fit-on itself. Okay, so here it is. Let's mount it up. And here it is, mounted up side by side. So here we are. We're actually at the beach in Singapore called Pasir Ris Beach. Now, it's at actually the most eastern side of Singapore. Okay, and here we have a very strong gust of wind. And how is my audio sounding like? Okay, besides me is actually this not so pleasant side, not the most pleasant looking setting.
The beach! Shout, bro! The beach!
So now, above just this microphone, actually Deity also is planning to send me this wireless microphone kit that's actually working for both mobile as well as other mirrorless cameras or DSLRs. Now, I'm just waiting for it to come. I'm sure you guys will be quite excited to be able to see that. Alright, so you guys have a sensing of the audio quality. Leave me down in the comments below what you guys think of the audio quality so far. Whoa! The next amazing feature about this Deity D4 V-Mic is its ability to on and off without using any buttons or any functions at all. Most microphones that actually requires a battery, such as this one, usually needs to on and off physically to have the whole microphone switch on or switch off. The inbuilt ability of this D4 microphone makes it automatic when you actually plug this into any microphone jack onto a camera to be able to just film instantaneously, which actually saves you a lot of time, and not only that, saves you battery because you do not need to care about if your microphone is on and it draining batteries, which I think is quite amazing. As you guys can see, it's actually getting dark. Let's head back to home studio to be able to do a quick unboxing video of the Deity D4 to see what it comes with in its retail package, as well as some of the specifications on the microphone itself. Now, isn't all this looking like pillows? Now let's go. So, let's do a quick unboxing and see what it comes in the retail package. So here we have the microphone and the box. Okay, let's open this up first. Okay, alright, so this is the Deity D4. As you can see, there's a very interesting knob over here, which we'll talk about this later on. Here we have is the micro USB cable. And here is a double USB-C cable. Here a free battery. Let's see what we get in the box. Here we have is this QR code, some Chinese product labels, a warranty card, and this is a wind muff which I think fits into the microphone. Let's see if it fits. And yes, it does. So this is what you get in the retail package. Now let's talk about its specifications. How long is the microphone? Now it measures 16 cm or about 6.28 inches. With the wind muff, it measures about 20 cm or about 7.28 inches. As for its height, it measures about 6 cm or 2.38 inches. Now how about its weight? With the wind muff on, it measures about 91 grams or about 3.2 ounces. Without it, it becomes 55 grams or about 1.4 ounces. You know, up to today, I still don't know if it's ounce or ounces. Now moving a little bit on to the materials, which is one of my favorite features when I'm not against it. You can hear that it's clearly not made of plastic. It has a metallic material, which I really like. Moving on to its battery capacity, you will need to get an external battery, such as this small one over here. And each one of these lasts you about 6 hours of usage, which is a jump from its predecessor from its 51 hours of usage. Now whether this is a pro or cons, we will talk about this later, but basically you will need a battery for this microphone to function. Let's now briefly talk about its audio quality. I really like the audio that's coming out of the V-Mic. It's crispy and clearly isolates my vocals really well. So this is the wind muff that comes with it, a little unique as it actually is in the form of a pouch, rather than just a fit-on itself. You also don't hear much of rubbing or wind noises, largely thanks to the wind muff. Now since we are on the topic of audio, let's talk about the comparison results between this microphone, the Rode VideoMic Go, and the Sony ZV-1's onboard microphone. When we put the V-Mic against the Rode VideoMic Go, I could hardly tell the difference, as both of them produce such good audio quality. We're actually at the beach in Singapore called Pasir Ris Beach. Now it's at actually the most eastern side of Singapore. Both of them are condenser microphones with a similar cardioid pickup pattern. So I think their fight is actually in other territories. But when I compare the V-Mic against the Sony ZV-1's onboard microphone, this is where things get interesting. Hi guys, so now we are doing an outdoor comparison test between the onboard microphones of a camera and of course the Deity D4. Now here I have is my Sony ZV-1 with the onboard microphone, which I think the quality is above an average onboard microphone as they may make some enhancements. Now comparing with the Deity D4, which is a dedicated boom microphone, how much the difference is. As you can hear now, probably there are a lot of vehicles moving. It's not the same as the beach. I actually did a recording at the beach, but somehow the video or the audio on the Sony ZV-1 did not record. But I figured out the issue. The issue is that if I were to plug the microphone onto my Sony ZV-1 and remove it, it will stop recording audio thereafter. So lesson learned. From the audio, you realize that the Sony ZV-1 microphone captures more background noises and has a weird up and down adjustment to the audio level. But somehow the video or the audio on the Sony ZV-1 did not record. But I figured out the issue. The issue is that if I were to plug the microphone onto my Sony ZV-1 and remove it, it will stop recording audio thereafter. It's probably due to the internal software of the Sony ZV-1 trying to get better vocals out of the clip itself. The Deity V-Mic definitely produces a much more natural and rich vocals in its audio recording, which is a clear winner in my books. Now, let's talk about its pros and cons. What are the ups and downs of having the Deity D4 V-Mic? Before that, if you are enjoying this video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let's first start with its cons. Number 1 is the need for a battery. As you can see, you will definitely need an external battery to be put in for this microphone to work, which is definitely a huge downside. On top of that, there's no way for me to know how much battery is left in the battery itself, how much power is left in the battery itself. So there will always be a need for me to carry an extra battery just in case this one runs out. Number 2, it's its size. Once we have it all rigged up, you can see that it's of a substantial size. Now comparing next with my Rode VideoMic Go, once you put it side by side, there's actually a 5 cm difference. Now in order to make it as small as the Rode VideoMic Go, I will need to take out the wind muff for it to be of the same length, which is about 16 cm. And this is obviously at the expense of losing its wind muff, which actually helps to block or reduce wind noises. With the cons out of the way, let's talk about its pros. What are the benefits of having this? The very first pro is its green light indicator. When you plug it into a camera, there's an indicator at the side which turns green to let you know that it's connected. This is extremely useful as sometimes with wired accessories, you might not have plugged it in all the way. I can't tell you how many times this has affected me, as sometimes once the wire is not properly plugged in, you will have distorted audio, or worse, no audio recorded at all. Above the green light indicator, there's also something sweet which I like about the wire itself. Now once I press the cable into the microphone, you can hear this very satisfying click. so therapeutic. The next pro is its adjustable mount. Now if you can see up close, I can actually pull it forward or backward. This might not matter for smaller cameras such as the Sony ZV-1, but for bigger cameras which has larger lenses such as the 70-200 or 35-70, you might be able to see the microphone. With this ability, once you push it all the way back, it's almost unlikely that you'll be able to see it. I don't know about you, but I've not seen this feature in other microphones, so it's definitely a very unique selling point for me. Next will be its adjustment knob. Now at the back of this microphone, there's this adjustment knob over here. It's a very easy way to adjust your input without having to go deep into your settings. Having the knob is all good, but we just have to be careful not to accidentally touch or rub against it, as it's pretty sensitive and might accidentally adjust your audio gain level. Last of the pros is definitely its price. Now the microphone with the wind muff that comes with it comes in at about 99 USD. My Rode Video Mic Go, I had to purchase the microphone and this wind muff separately, which comes in about 120 USD. So it's nearly about a $20 difference while getting the same audio quality. So the V-Mic is definitely a better bang for your buck. Let's conclude. I do really like what the Deity D4 brings to the table. It's an incredible microphone that captures rich vocals while also giving you features that are really unique. Comparing with what is out there, the price is an attractive factor and has little to no compromises. If you like a high quality industry condenser microphone that comes in yellow, this is your guy. If you have enjoyed this video, do check out my gear playlist over here where I cover other gear reviews and microphones as well. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video.